Hello, my name is Emma Whiter and I am one of the Year 6 teachers at the Hill site. I'm the Pankhurst class teacher and I'm also the year group leader. So this is all about welcoming you to Year 6 in the next academic year. So hopefully you should recognise our school here. And let me, in case you don't know, let me take you on a quick tour of the Year 6 corridor. So we have 3 Year 6 classes, as I mentioned. My class is Pankhurst class, which you can see here. We also have Remond class, and our 3rd class is Sing class. So you'll be in one of these classes. You might also be quite familiar with Gold class, where we will have some interventions and small group work. And then we've got a shot of the Year 6 corridor for you. Now, when I first joined the school, children told me that Year 6 was a bit like a dungeon or a prison because it was down the staircase. But I really like being down there because we're all together. We can pop in and out of each other's classrooms. And most importantly, our doors open straight onto the playground, which means we can get to our playtime in no time at all, which is obviously really important. Our Year 6 corridor area links the classes, and sometimes we might have some small group work out here. And as you can see, we've got some really nice displays showing all our collaborative work as well. Okay, so I thought I'd go through a few of the questions I normally get asked when children are about to start Year 6. The first one being, when will I apply to secondary schools? So the deadline there is the 31st of October, and that gives you just over half a term to go and visit the schools, hopefully this year, to really think about your application, talk to your friends, talk to your family, and make a decision about which school you would like to apply for. So the school can help you make those decisions as well. You apply to 6 schools, and then you submit your application online, and then you don't find out till the following March which school you're going to. But like I said, you've got that first half term, which should be a normal half term next year, where you can go and visit those schools and make an informed decision about which school you would like to apply to. Another question that we get asked quite a lot is Year 6 hard? So I've put a picture here of something that I think most of us were going to be talking about, and that's the SATs tests. So a lot of people think that Year 6 is really hard and really scary because of the SATs tests, but don't worry, that's the job of the teachers to prepare you for that. Obviously, we'd like that you put in the effort as well yourselves so that Year 6 is a really successful year for your learning. So I've also put some pictures here of some of the revision guides which you'll be using. We have one for arithmetic, one for spelling, punctuation and grammar, and there's also some reading ones as well. So again, Year 6 is hard like any other year especially because we've got the Year 6 tests, but we will prepare you for those. So I can assure you as soon as you've started Year 6 really, I think you'll probably feel that it's no harder than any other year. And like I said, we can work as a team with the teachers and with you to make it a really successful year. Another important question we get asked, what trips will we go on? So luckily for us, this year we will still get to go on some of these trips with the current Year 6s, which I'm sure you'd have heard all about. After our SATs test, we go on 2 really exciting trips, one to Adventure Island in Southend, and another one we go on a residential trip to Kingswood, which you'll hear a lot about, I'm sure, from the current Year 6s, and we will start planning that for you right at the beginning of your time in Year 6, so we can talk through all of that. But those are 2 really exciting trips to look out for. Something else you might have known from your time in school is that the Year 6s also do a Dragon's Den type of week where they go and think about something they could launch, something they could sell, and they go to the shops, they market it, they design it. So that's also something that we really look forward to in Year 6 as well. Homework. Okay, so this is actually available on the school website for you, but I thought I'd talk through it now. Year 6 homework is quite similar to the homework that I'm sure you've been doing in Year 5. We encourage you to do lots of reading using read theory, so you'll get lots of passwords for read theory, for spelling shed, and for times tables Rockstars. Just like in other years, we'll be using Google Classroom as well, and this outlines all the information that you'll need about homework. So as it says here, all homework is due every Wednesday so that teachers can use any misconceptions as learning opportunities in class before further homework is set. So that gives you the weekend to do it as well. And we'd like to see you doing the reading as much as you can every day, even if it's just for a little bit, then we really see your reading confidence improve. There's also a creative topic which you'll get each half term linked to your topic. So that's all there, like I said, on the website for you about homework. Topics. We do lots of really exciting topics in Year 6, either history-based or geography-based. We have got the Shang dynasty here, the Victorians, and World War II. So the children this year have really enjoyed these topics, and I'm sure you will as well. Then we've got our geography-based topics, Our Changing World, Improving the Environment, and I Am a Geographer. And this one, I'm a Geographer, is one we're about to start in Year 6 at the moment, and that involves going out on some field trips, doing some investigations and observations and measuring and collecting lots of data. So that's one that I think we'll really look forward to as well. And Our Changing World and Improving the Environment, I feel like probably quite clued up on that already, so that those will be some really nice topics to further that learning. I thought instead of me telling you that Year 6 is really okay, the best people to tell you would be some current Year 6 children. So I asked them what their top tips would be if they could revisit themselves in Year 5 and tell them some top tips about Year 6, what would they be? So I'll just play those 2 videos for you. So that was Aaliyah's top tip for you there, which was just to be yourself, be unique, and stay true to yourself.
My top tip for Year 6 is don't be scared about stats. They're normal tests, just the numbers are different. And the teachers prepare you for it. They make sure you do the correct amount of work and the correct questions to make sure you're comfortable with the questions. Also, don't be afraid to tell your teachers if anything's going on with your life or anything at home, because they'll most likely understand and they'll make sure that you're happy with the things that you're doing and they'll try to sort something out.
In addition to those tips as well, here are some more for you. Number 1, don't be upset about trips you have missed out on, because we have some good ones in Year 6. Number 2, don't worry about tests in secondary school. Teachers will prepare you and support you. Number 3, in maths lessons, don't say you're good at something that you don't understand. We have sets for a reason. Now that one's really important, not just with maths, but with all learning in Year 6. It's a partnership between you and the teachers. If you're not feeling confident with something, you need to tell us. It won't get you in trouble. In fact, we really like it because that makes us know how we can help you and how we can support you. Number 4, tell your teacher if something is bothering you. They'll help you and they will understand. We completely understand that Year 6 is a tricky year. You've got SATs, you've got the thought about leaving primary school, choosing secondary school, maybe moving away from some of your friends. So there's a lot going on, and that's what we're here for. So anything, however small, please come and tell us, because like the old saying goes, a problem shared is a problem halved. So I hope that's given you a little bit of information about what to look forward to in Year 6. And more importantly, I hope it's made you excited, not scared about Year 6. So I look forward to meeting you all, and thank you very much.